Yeah, I'm ballin' in this bitch. Yeah. Money stay callin' in this bitch. We ain't worry about none, we celebratin'.
You don't know.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Episode 39 of PulseNation has started, has commenced, has begun. Guys, we got some nice bullish pumps happening right now. I know y'all are seeing the green candles happening in Pulsechain, PulseX, and X. Shout out to everyone who keeps on DCAing every single day. That is the strategy. That is the name of the game, folks. That is how you win.
Absolutely.
What's up, my brother? How you doing?
Hey, ATX, how you doing, my brother? How you doing today, bro?
And hey, we're blessed, bro. We are absolutely blessed, man.
Feeling
It's
great.
just I love whenever I see obviously the green candles. Green candles make everyone happy. I love just having the opportunity to DCA every single day, which I want every single one of y'all to start. Get the DCA journey going. Join the journey along with me. We are keeping track of this every single week. We're gonna have a fun little journey and progress into DCAing into Pulsechain, Hex, and PulseX all day, every day. Now, of course, I got to be real with you, my brother. I am loving the yield that has been created within our ecosystem.
Ooh,
just
you
everywhere.
Some yield? What you doing with the yield, dog?
Everywhere, my brother. So we have the LP farms in PulseX. So if you got a pair of tokens that you know get traded all the time, throw some LP in there. Get paid. Hey, I had a fun stream, as a matter of fact. I had a fun stream, and I'll kind of go back with AJ Brockman. He created Spark Swap, and it's a protocol that allows you to do single-sided staking on Pulsechain. But neither here nor there. What he talked about was, I said, how much do you put in? How much of your money would you actually put forth into something like earning passive income? He said, I put all of my money to work. All of my money. He said, I don't have anything liquid. And to me, everyone's got different risk levels. And I love that. I love that about our ecosystem. And that's what kind of brought me back to the level of where I'm at. I'm not an all-in type deal person. I can earn my money in different ways, in multiple ways, but I still hold liquid. Right? And so it's funny, the risk tolerance when you start talking with people, because everyone's got their own levels as to where they're willing to go. But for me, you get stuff like liquidity providing on PulseX. You get stuff like yield farming on PulseX. And by the way, loving the incentive token on that one as well. If you know anything about what the incentive token does, big numbers ahead for the incentive token. So look out for that. You also have, I'm telling you, the protocols are out there. The money is here. People can make passive income and earn. Guys, you have to understand, everyone wants to retire. I get that. Everyone wants to live a life of freedom and luxury and everything like that. But if you can make an extra $10, $20, $50, $100 a day on your money without you working a normal 9-to-5 job, you understand that even just earning $100 a day for 30 days, you understand you made $3,000 that month in extra income.
ATX, you making me horny. I'm getting turned on right now. Let me ask you a question, dog.
What's up, brother?
What can $2,000 do for somebody right now as far as LP? And what can you do with $2,000? How much can you make per day with that, man?
Yeah, I mean, we could do some basic math real fast, right? So if you actually go into PulseX in particular and go into the farms. By the way, I'm really excited to see if we end up getting these V2 farms coming out, which I know I've shared this in the past, but I'm keeping my eye on this for every single one of y'all as well, okay? So this here actually allows us the ability to go into V2 farms. How absolutely wild is this? V2 farms, folks. And again, I'm waiting for this because that means we'll earn fees from liquidity providing and for yield farming, which is the way it's designed to be in the first place. So if we can get that, even better, man. And I know people are like, what's this wallet? This is my wallet again that I have down in my description below for anyone to keep track of my DCA journey as well. So if y'all want to see me buy every single day, you definitely can. If you want to see the journey that I've gone to and do every single day, you can. Now, right here, you got the easy pair. Again, I'm going to say the PulseX. This has been probably the main little contender of what you're actually looking at in terms of what you can do. Now, $2,000 here wouldn't really net you too much if I'm being real, right? Even on a 7-day amount, you're going to be earning roughly about 3.5 ink during that time. Now, this is earning that passive income either way, which you have to understand when you put this money to work, Guys, yes, I get it. I get it. The incentive token may only be $3.5 dollars right now because it's around $1 right now for the incentive token. I get it. But it's the same concept as earning Hex. And every single day that you're staked in Hex, you actually get paid Hex, right? For the amount of T-shares that you own. And that is DCAing into a coin that I personally love and will look forward to the price appreciation into the future. Incentive token, I see doing the exact same thing. And even if you don't want to hold on to the incentive token, you can still convert this incentive token and back into tokens that you do love. PulseX, right? Those are definitely available to you as well. So
yeah, let me ask you the money question right now, real quick.
Go ahead.
Is it better to put the $2,000 into Hex or put the $2,000 to work for you? What would you do right now?
So great question. Depends on the time frame. And you know, I know that kind of is a simple way, but if you're talking long term, Hex and stake it. You know what I mean? No doubt in my mind at this point. If you're wanting to expedite the process and doing stuff maybe in the short term, then putting that money to work for you right now is probably one of the best things you can do. Right. Now, again, you make that own decision and your own decision as to your own levels of risk tolerance. By doing this stuff and throwing these tokens into a yield farm in particular, there is that thing called impermanent loss. So do some research into this, folks. Like, obviously, it's great when you hear people like myself and other people being like, you can make passive income, and then you go do it. But do a little bit of research, dive a little bit deeper. There is a thing called impermanent loss. If you're okay with holding both the tokens, which no matter what in the ecosystem that we're in, I love, and I'm okay with either token at the end of the day that I end up getting, cool. It doesn't matter to me. I'm okay with it. I'm going to hold it long term anyways for both the coins. So keep all that in mind, okay?
For those who can't read between the lines, I stumbled across $2,000 under my mattress, and I'm trying to ask KTX what I should do with it. I'm very happy right now.
So
$2,000.
Oh shoot, dude. Hey, you can almost get we can talk, or you can almost get $1 billion.
Don't know. I'm gonna wait for it.
Pretty crazy with this right here.
Yeah, man.
So going back over to the PulseX, this is another farm in particular that as you earn the ink token, you can actually get these tokens as well. Now, again, an extra $100 a month. Imagine this. Imagine y'all laugh at some of this sometimes, but this is only an ink that it's calculating at this point in time. So imagine price appreciation of ink goes up, it's even more. Imagine one day you actually had an extra $100 a month that you could use that dollar to DCA back into the tokens that you love. So this is where that money going to work for you comes into play, right? And so like even $102 a month times 12 is you're still making $1,200 that year. Pretty good. Again, some people's raises don't even make that amount whenever they get raised at a job, you know? So this is a token that I would be a fan of. Again, I'm in other protocols as well, which we can always share and discuss, but it's one of those things that big fan of just the passive income that you can make work for you, because yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful time that we live in right now, brother.
Yes,
like,
it sure is. Shout out to the chat.
Pulsechain's here, man.
Oh, here, bro. We alive, we kicking, it's working. You see WBTC doing. I mean, come on, you was telling me in the green room, man, what's going on with that? There's some things moving.
There's some things moving. Absolutely. It's very interesting to keep an eye on some of this stuff. And again, guys, like I say all the time, you don't have to take action, but I do advise that people take the time to learn, right? And just study. Like, again, just use this as an opportunity of what you could do possibly into the future. So I'm not necessarily taking action on these other meme coins and altcoins, but I'm watching what they're doing because it's fun to see. You know, I'm looking at it in a perspective of it's fun to see. But, you know, I think Johnny Chaos actually did a really good job breaking something down into a video. And so what I'd like to do is actually pull up that particular video for everyone to also be able to witness. It's about 2.5 minutes long. So before we get into the video, let me say what's up to some beautiful folks who are here with us. We got Gloria in the house. Hello, Miss Gloria. How are you, my love? Hope you're having a fantastic day. So happy you're streaming early so I can take my seat. Let's go. Please deploy the likes on entry, of course, Miss Gloria. Thank you so much. Gilbert, how you doing? Hello. Westcott, isn't it? What Gloria says, Westcott, isn't it great to be alive at this time in history?
You don't know. baby. Gloria,
that right there.
I'm gonna come holler at you, Gloria. We
Yes,
got things to talk about.
I love Emmett on this one, just from the from everything is awesome. So if you ever watch the Lego movie,
Lego movie.
Yeah, love that movie. So I just see Emmett and I see the profile picture.
Hilarious.
My G, perfect. I will say, money, brother. Greetings and salutations. Good to see everyone. It's great to see you in the chat as well. DJ Bomber, what's popping? Brand new whip just hopped in.
Absolutely.
Digging it. What's good, fellas?
What's up, my bro?
We got LaDania Moore says, yo, at last, some green candles. And this is what's funny and so good. And what's crazy about it is people actually start buying right now out of everything that's crazy. You'd be like, dude, buy the red. Just, it's a great time to get in. And they're like, green candles. They're like, yeah, let's go. And then I haven't told nobody
to buy nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I posted a meme about that not long ago where it's like, bro, stop listening to the guy selling you green candles. Listen to the guy selling you the red candle. You don't want to buy the green, man. You want to buy the red, baby. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't learned by now? Shout out Benny Davis. You know what it is.
Max Heartshare, Rugburn, be learning the LP. Yo, how you doing? Shout out to the Patreon members as well. Alan Fitzmay, I earn my money on the streets. You sure do, Alan Fitzmay. You get around, my brother. Man. You handle your business and you take care of what needs to be taken care of, and that is get capital, the DCA, into the future. Because my goodness, these numbers and these prices. And here's what's funny. I've always said this. Like some people will actually stop buying, even though it's a slight little pump right now. And again, it's only about like a 10% difference of what we're really talking about. So they'd rather not buy right now, even though it's like a 10% difference of where the price could go down, just for the off chance that they end up doing it. Now I'm looking further into the future, and that 10% difference to me doesn't make too much of a difference, right? But
at all.
So I see this stuff, but it's again, shout out to everyone here. Cookie to Chocolate, hello. Yes, everyone's giving shout out to Cookie. What's up, Davis?
I'm
saying
the
what's up. He says, "Disciple grifters are sweating."
Disciple, we gonna talk about it tonight, baby. You don't know,
yes, sir. And for those of y'all who don't know, we got the late night with PulseNation.
Yes,
Westcott, of course. Disciple. Does AJ join it? Is AJ joining on the cycle of PulseNation late night? Is this a new possible venture that y'all are gonna bring on to the PulseNation?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to a wild SJ. Much love to you.
Yeah, we might make that regular. SJ in Wales. We might do that regularly.
Yeah.
And you gotta jump in there. If you free, man, jump in.
I know. So it's like, it's funny. It's so usually, I'll leave it like, usually my hands are tied around that time. So we'll leave it as simple as that.
Shout out to the pretzel in the chat.
Pretzel Club. Let's go. Yes, sir. Throw them pretzels in the chat. Yo, the Donald Trump hack. Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about that, Breezy Bird. Yeah,
shout out to Donald Trump.
We got that pulled up. So happy, man. This morning I bought 75,000 EHEX for only $286. Staked
it
681 days.
See, he not buying goofy coins. He not buying.
How crazy is that? And here's what's funny. 681 days. I mean, I don't really know what that actually puts it out to. I guess I could pull up that information and find out the info on that one. But what is, I just type it in Google. What is 681 days from today? So that would put it at, I'm imagining, somewhere around 2025. But let's just see. Friday, August 1st, 2025. So guys, what an incredible, so what a move. And here's what I love about that. So imagine the hex that you did and that you have staked for 2 years gets to earn during that entire time a crazy phenomenal interest. Now the benefit of it all is that 75,000 hex that you end up getting. Yes, you'll have some more, but let's just talk about 75,000 hex. Let's just say, for instance, that's hex is sitting at $1.50, like nothing crazy. 2025. That's $112,000 that you're sitting on right now. That costs $286. Just to make that clear for everyone who understands. So this is why I say, does it really make a difference if the price goes down like an extra 10%? Nah, it really doesn't, right? Because these numbers are wild. Now, again, I do want to pull up the chaos video real fast. I want to talk about what he actually did in this and how
Johnny.
So we are going to put up Johnny real quick, everybody. So sit tight, hold on, enjoy a fun little episode.
Woo! Here you guys go again. I know. Well, if you're making more coins every day and they're not worth anything, blah, 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 blah. I am so sick of you fuckers. Okay? You know why? 50 Bitcoin blocks were once worth $25. What's a Bitcoin worth today? Your time frame is so damn short because you have a lottery ticket mentality.
Yep.
You are going to wreck you. And that is not my problem. But the fact is, if you don't believe, if you don't feel that Hex has any value, tap that button and get out. Hear me? Get out. You know why? Because you're the one keeping the price down. You're the one keeping the price down. You guys that don't think it's worth anything because you can't see until next week. That you have no vision. You feel that you have to be compelled to action. You feel that you have to do something risky. You have to take some kind of loss. You have to jump into something else because you're bored. You're tired. You don't believe.
Yeah,
you don't understand value. You don't get it. You think, but you don't. You don't understand as time passes, things go up in value.
At all.
Doge went like this for years and years and years and years, guys.
Sure
like
did.
Nobody cared. Founder abandoned it. Made it as a joke. Nobody cared.
At all.
Oh, blip, almost made it to a damn dollar.
Almost 70 cents.
What? Did you catch that? No. No, you probably bought it $1. You probably sold it at 6 cents. That's what you probably did.
Goofy.
Up, it's over. I quit. No conviction. None whatsoever. Guess what? As long as Hex has any value, you are making money.
Facts.
Or you
I'll leave it like that.
Absolutely.
I will leave it like that. Yo.
Incredible. Shout out to Johnny. Johnny's on a roll, baby. Hey, Johnny, we got to get Johnny
Johnny
on the day stream, man. We got to get Johnny on the PulseNation day stream, man. Real talk.
For sure. Yeah, there's another video. I don't even know if I want to pull it up. I'm welcome to because I love Johnny, man. The insight that he shares, and he just makes these little posts. He's not even doing like a big stream or nothing crazy. I love it, love it, love it. He'll do a quick little take, and he does things in a metaphorical type way, which hopefully helps, or not even some analogy type way, which actually helps some people understand it a little bit better. And he had talked about the games. He did a video talking about the games, and again, how there's different games going on everywhere, and all these different things. And he's putting some chips here, and some chips here, and some chips here, and and just expecting something to end up happening. So I don't know. We may pull that video up. Let me know if y'all want to see another Johnny video real fast in the chat as well.
Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm only seeing 60 people live. What's going on? Y'all get the tweet out. Link this up, man. We should have 120 people in here. We pumping, baby. Well, everybody at work, get it popping, baby. You don't know?
Okay, glad to see you. I'm doing the daily DCA with ATX. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. So it's like
ATX.
So it's one of those things that when you do a DCA, it makes things so much easier because regardless of what's going on, you're buying. Like what decision do you have to make other than to buy that day? So if you're doing a DCA every single day, like you could go in with the 2 Gs, like maybe some people might do, or you could take the 2 Gs and spread it out over the course of the next, 2 months or whatever the time frame that you end up doing. So I look at it from that aspect of it, right? And I see it from 2 different ways, but I want all of us to still be buying 12 months in. Like you have to understand what could be going by the time 2024 and 2025 roll around. So if we're buying up until, we'll say, September of 2024, do you really think you're going to lose this for averages, especially all the way down here? Most likely not, right? You've most likely winning. And then by the time 2025 rolls around, you've been able to accumulate a bigger bag to thereby appreciate the gains even more because, again, you've just got more tokens to appreciate it by that time. And DCAing it something every single day for a year isn't that difficult, y'all.
You know what? You know what's funny, man? I want to give a shout out to Buck, man, because if it wasn't for Buck coming on our stream and scaring everybody, we wouldn't all be fucking busting our asses to grow these fucking bags, man. Shout out to Buck for making that happen, man. I done grew my bag so fucking much, man. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, man. Sometimes you need that motivation because I was very happy with what I had originally sacked for. I'm like, oh, I'm good.
Right.
I'm straight.
Right.
And then over time, you hear the FUD, you hear this, you hear that, and you're like, oh, I got to get. Yo, remember when having 100 million pulse was a big deal?
Yes,
Or
sir.
having 100 million Pulsex or 150 million Pulsex was a big deal.
Yes,
now
sir.
It's like, I mean, I'm sure it still is, but hey, man, don't ever stop. Keep pushing. You know, like this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You want to get as much as you can while it is cheap, because at some point you will not be able to get it. Not at these prices.
Yeah, I mean, 100 million is what, $1,200, you know, for Pulse X at this time. So, like,
$1,200, man, y'all better go sell that pretzel.
I've seen some people, not only like you said, 2x their bag or 3x their bag, but like 10x their bag, because they're really taking full advantage of the opportunity that's in front of them at this point in time. Because if you had conviction before and you still believe in it into the future, why wouldn't you do something to go ahead and take advantage of that point in time right now? And this is what we're doing, right?
Hey man, we ain't going nowhere. We know what we hold. We not your other influencer. Oh my God, my job told me they don't like that I stream, so I have to get off the internet now.
That is so unfortunate. Fucking corporate America.
Man, listen.
Going back to the BitBoy thing, corporate America got them.
Hey man, we ain't going nowhere. We gonna be here. We gonna ride this thing out. Yo, listen, PulseNation for president, man. That's gonna be the next stream tomorrow, man. PulseNation,
do we think Pulsechain can reach a penny? I definitely do. Again, depends on time frame, Jay. But do we think
absolutely?
To be fair, within the bull run, yeah, I do believe it to reach a penny.
Absolutely.
Which again, just do the math on where we're currently sitting. Heck, what are we at on Pulsechain right now? So that would put it at basically a penny would be 100x from here, something like that. Let me actually see.
Hey man,
what's up?
Let me tell everybody something right now. You want to get to a point where you're rich and retired at a half a penny. How about that?
200 X from now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can I see it reaching a penny for sure, my brother?
If you could get to a point where you're rich and retired at half a penny, you don't know. Get on it, baby. Get on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Oh, speaking of, let me actually see if I can pull up some information on that, because the DCA calculator, I believe that I actually share with like the public as well.
A with it.
DC.
I like to promote too.
Yeah, let me pull up that real quick, because what's funny about it, and I've done the math on this with everyone before too, right? But say you got in and you sacrificed even, or $10,000 or something right now, and that was the sacrifice that you had made back then, but you can come in right now with something like, I don't know, 50. Let me actually pull up the exact math. Give me a second here.
Swap in, swap out, click, bow. What the hell is on the talk bow?
Hey,
I better shake up the room. RH, passion. They don't want to hear the next song, bro. Man, when I tell you viral, they don't want to hear the next song. I'm gonna play a little clip of that joint, man.
Yeah, I think everybody wants to hear the next song.
Yeah, man, they need it. They need it. People have been crying.
Yeah, so here we go. Stop. All right, cool. And this is what I was talking about with the DC. Right? Keep it simple. You started with 10,000. You did that's the sacrifice you did. You got 100 million tokens. Congrats. Again, that's one of those things you could, the numbers that you thought about that you could make happen. You come in with $2,000 right now. You get it at the current price, 40121 on PulseX. You get 165 million tokens at this point. And look at where your average price immediately goes down to. And again, I can add a 0 here because it's actually a little bit lower. So look at where your immediate average price. Now, anything above this price means you're in profit immediately at that point. Like, that's what that means. And then everything above that is profit at that. And again, you get so many more tokens for what you had to. Wild. I mean, heck, you could show it, obviously. If we just did 1,200, then you just match your 100 million tokens almost, right? 1,100 to be exact. You start to match that 100 million. Whoops.
You know what's crazy, bro? 3 or 4 days ago, you could have got 220 million for that same price. Crazy, man. Keep an eye on the dips, y'all. I mean, look, imagine telling somebody, you know, when Pulsechain is in the newspapers, when Pulsechain is on CNBC, when Pulsechain is on CNN, it's the new Bitcoin, Hex, da-da-da, and you tell somebody you hold $1 billion worth. Can you imagine? They'll drop to their knees and do naughty things on a whim. Just a snap of your finger. Drop to your knees.
Yo, we got a Hex millionaire right here, my friend. Congrats. Congrats.
That's gonna do you well, dog, in the bull market. 1 million Hex.
Yep.
Man, people wish they could get 1 million Hex right now. God damn.
Yep. Yeah, dude, I did the 9 EMA, 15 EMA cross for those of y'all who want to take a good indicator, lesson on that. Easy way of knowing kind of which direction that we're going. And to let you know, the 9 EMA and 15 EMA just crossed on PulseX yesterday, and they crossed on Pulse 3 days ago, or 4 days ago on the 16th. So just a little FYI for everyone. Nice little bullish signs coming for sure. Got the bags loaded at 1 milli. Got it.
Hey,
harvested some LP and swapped it for Pulse. Yep.
I see Disciple got 6.3 fucks token. 6.3, bro. Yeah, just hold it, man, because you never know. It might be worth $1 billion one day. That's what Buck said. That's what Buck said. Good luck, Buck.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's watch another Johnny vid. Okay, cool.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, I'll pull it up real fast. I had it right here, so let me actually get back to it because, sir, another fantastic information.
Here's
yeah. $1 at 100,000 X for Pulse, or $1 would be 100,000 X for Pulse X. There you go.
Wowzers. ATX, is $1 Pulse X possible? Not in this bull run, but eventually.
Yeah, for sure. It's deflationary, my brother.
My God.
Yeah, there's going to be less tokens. There can never be any more tokens than exist right now at this present time. That's it.
ATX, at $1 Pulse X, man, what you going to be doing? What are you going to be doing? Like, are you going to be streaming? Are you going to, like, what are you going to be doing?
I will. I'll be helping. I'll be helping people, because one thing I've always loved to do is help. It's something I've been drawn to. It's like a passion of mine. It's just I help. I want to become a teacher in some way, shape, or form, right? I've always done that, whether it be my jobs in the past, what I'm doing now, all that stuff, right? It's something I've always enjoyed. So I can see myself still being there.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Are you going to buy your kids a Range Rover? Or how are you going to raise your kids at $1 Pulse X? Are you going to like just give them money, or are you going to make them earn it? What you gonna do, man? How you gonna raise them?
Love it. Yeah, I grew up in a hard life, so I want my kids to not have to worry about that ever again. If
I'm kind of with you on that.
Bratty, that doesn't make them bratty by any means. I don't want them to like have to work for every fucking penny, Like I don't believe in that either, Like I don't want them to necessarily have to go fuck with the corporate world and even deal with that bullshit,
right?
Because and again. As long as they make the right choices and all that good stuff, everything's already set up for them. I got trust, all that already done. So they will be getting paid a yearly amount, quarterly amount, whatever the case may be. I already have it drafted. I already have it drawn up.
Wowzers.
I want them to be good and comfortable in life, my G. You know what I mean? It's not it's not that it's drafted. It's already completed. I already have it done, right? I've set it up. It's there.
I am not mad at that at all, because that gives them time and energy to focus on what they want to do versus what they feel like they have to do to get to do what they want to do.
Now if they want to go to college, go to college. If they 100%, man.
I love that.
That's mine, because maybe it's just coming from a place of like never having stuff, and I just want them to never have to worry about that, man. Like the stress that brings you in life, it just shortens your lifespan in general, and so like I don't want to put that upon them. Hopefully I raise them well enough to where it's not even an issue in the first place. That's kind of how I see it, right?
I love it.
To where they can see how you're supposed to handle money and all that good stuff. That's what I'm hoping to instill.
And that's what I try to tell people to help them delay gratification, man. Stop doing this for you, bro. Do this for the future. Do this for the kids, bro. If you knew that this was for them, you wouldn't be quick to sell right now for yourself, so you could go get, who knows what you're trying to buy right now. Don't do this for you, bro. Do this for them, bro. If your kids are 8 to 10 years old, bro, they got another 15 years before they really out here in this world needing help, you know what I'm saying? So stake that thing, man. Hold on to it, bro. Broaden your time horizons, y'all, because it ain't just for you. So you could go get a freaking Gucci bag and a BMW. All right,
right, and you're gonna be able to do all that too. You know, don't get me wrong.
You don't know,
but you know, it's the same concept of, you know, I got friends of mine who are selling their rollies right now to get in these prices, right? Who are getting in and selling their watches and selling their attire, shoes. They're selling what they can at this point in time to make sure to fully capitalize on it, because they look at it from a standpoint of even just a 10x from now means I can go buy 10 more of those things.
I'm gonna let y'all know this tonal might not be here in the next stream. I might sell this $1,000. I paid $4,000 for this. I might be able to get it off for $2,000.
Hey, let's go. And that's
stream,
what I'm saying. Then you could go just a simple 10x. You go buy 10 more of them bitches. Put it in every single room. You know what I mean? You're gonna have it in only one room? What? You know, bitch. You put it in every room. You know what I mean? Like,
you imagine a tonal in every room? Oh.
Yeah, imagine we end up doing like giveaways on that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Imagine that's just kind of where the PulseNation ends up going, because we be talking about some giveaways, and you know, I obviously earning the crypto is a great thing too, but imagine earning we're earning it like the Hodge twins giving away fucking trucks and F-150s, and you know what I mean? Like all them shits just to be able to help out. Like that's what I want to aspire to. You know what I mean? Like that's where I want to get, where it's just like, let's have it, man. Let's
absolutely, man. Absolutely. And we are going to be doing some giveaways soon. We waiting for the price to pump so that when we give away the next 1 million Pulsechain, it's going to be a substantial amount. We got it sitting. It's in the wallet. You can look up the wallet. It's sitting there, baby. So
this is a video from Johnny Chaos, speaking of. So let me go back in here real quick, because again, dropping some more good knowledge in this one. I believe this is the one, if I'm not mistaken, but it was a good one. So let's pull it up.
Hey, I want to tell you a little something. We are not playing the same game. There's all kinds of games you can play on a console. All kinds of games. Some of them are very, very different. And I'm going to tell you how very, very different the games we are playing are. Okay? Let's do that. Your game is, hey, let me put some money here, 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 and then let me see what I get back.
Goofy game.
You like that game? I don't want to play that game. That's a dumb game. You know why? Because there's no guarantee that you're going to get any of it back. And guess what? That makes me a maxi. Ooh, because I don't want to play your stupid little game. Well, guess what? That's not what I signed up for. You know what I signed up for? Let me tell you what I signed up for. This is the game that I'm playing. You see the little cup here? As the time goes by, more balls go into my cup. You see how that's different than your game? Every day, I get a few more in there. That's the game that I'm playing. And guess what? Every day, there's more balls in the cup. Oh, my God. Like this is like, I don't know. Let me see. Next day goes by, more balls go in the cup. Hey, guess what? We're not playing the same game, and I'm not interested in playing your dumbass games. Hey, but people make money at it. You know what? The businesses down the road make plenty of money, but you know what? I'm not in their business. I don't care how much money they make. I care how much money I make. I care that I guaranteed to make more product by what I'm doing. I'm not interested on who makes more money than me. I don't care. I don't care. That's not the game I'm interested in. If it's the game you're interested in, go play. But if you don't like how I do things, too bad. Guess what? What I do is proven to work. What you do isn't.
At all.
We're not playing the same game.
At all.
So, what, dude? He breaks it down in like the funniest ways, and I love it. You know what I mean? Because we all be saying similar things all the time, but he breaks it down into just a fun rant.
I love how he breaks
I'm a big
it down.
fan.
Bro, it's certain people in this community that are pillars, that are the reason why that we are here. Johnny Chaos is one of them. He is a pillar. You know what I'm saying? Wales Only is one. If you're not following Johnny Chaos on Twitter, stop what you're doing. Don't watch the stream. Go find Johnny Chaos. Chaotic Creations. Follow that man on Twitter.
CCFX. Yep.
CCFX.
CCFX
Yes.
Studios. Yep.
Please follow that man. And shout out to
Yeah,
guys like Will's Only Crypto Wonder. Yes.
Salute for sure. Speaking of, just recently, it seemed like there was a hack of Donald Trump Jr. possibly, and the mention of.
Let me tell y'all right now. Let me tell y'all right now. Nothing is a coincidence. I'm telling y'all right now. There's goofy motherfuckers saying, "Oh, it was a hack, yo, fake news." Bruh, that was not a coincidence. All right. Y'all here for coins? Y'all are here because of fucking tokenomics? I'm here because of Richard Hart. That man is going places, and I'm going with him. All right. People know this man. This Donald Trump Jr. is a powerful dude, bruh. You don't just hack his Twitter, bruh. Pay attention.
And and so what's funny is you can see like it's clear like it's not just that they hack. Like I heard all these talks and discussions in our community being like, why would they do that? It puts such a bad look on the community and on all that good stuff. And so I was laughing. I was like, dude, that's not all that he said within the tweets. You know what I mean? He sent out multiple of the tweets. And so it's just funny that one of them ended up being about RH. And of course, any publicity, as you heard in the past, is good publicity, I believe, is something that people truly believe in at this point. So what's funny is this is the actual mention of the Donald Trump Jr. account hack right here. And of course, on Twitter, he says, "I'm sad to announce my father has passed away. Will be running for president in 2024 is one of the messages." Another one said, "Richard Hart is innocent. When I become president, I'm going to burn the SEC." Yeah, another one said some interesting things about Jeffrey Epstein. This just in, North Korea is about to get smoked. Like, so he didn't just say it. It's obviously like someone just who either has too much time on their hand or whatever the case may be. But either someone mentioned it here and they're like, who is Richard Hart? What
Let me tell you something. That ain't no damn Hexagon that did that, bro. We are well connected. We are well connected. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. If you can't see it now, news. It's on the Huffington Post. It's CNBC, bro. If y'all not paying attention, find a bridge. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what to do next. Find a bridge.
Yep.
Find a very tall skyscraper, and you know what to do next. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
What else we got? ATX referred a lot of people to your channel. Hey, appreciate that. Thanks, Crypto CPT.
Absolutely.
Hey, brother. Absolutely. Oh yeah, we got Crypto Wonder getting some love. Okay, Crypto says cool stream yesterday. Really enjoyed it. That great stream again. For those of y'all who missed it, check it out. Fire stream with AJ Brockman. Fire stream. Absolutely. Is 189 million PulseX good enough? And again, like that comes down to a fun question, right? You want that?
How long?
This comes in a double-edged sword, and what you're looking for is someone to blame in case it's not. In all reality, like it's another way of saying the exact same thing. So, whereas 189 million to some people can be more than enough money to live off for the rest of their life, 189 million PulseX to others may not be enough to attain what they were wanting in a shorter period of time. Maybe you just got to expand that horizon a little bit longer.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, like give it 7 years. Like, hey, crazy as that sounds, for all you who are watching right now, almost give it 7 years. Like that's not that long, folks. It's not.
Let me tell you something. H balls 99 Lex pause. I think that's enough. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I think that's enough. But I will also say, everybody get them $1 billion or something. Not financial advice. I'll say that. You know, the original number was 139 million for PulseX and 117 million for Pulsechain. That was the original. That was what Sami told everybody to get to. At least become a squid in either one of these tokens. Now we saying, hey man, screw it. Get $1 billion. Get $1 billion or whatever you can. However,
I've always said that too. Like, so have different levels of goals that you're looking for, like level 1 through 5. You know what I mean? Set the first goal to be something relatively close. Maybe if you're just getting in, maybe you set it for 1 million or 10 million PulseX, and that's just where you start, or whatever the token is that you're wanting to get. You set it for a attainable goal that you can get relatively simple within maybe like one purchase. Level 2, you start going a little bit further out. Okay, this could take me probably about a month or two to actually be getting what I'm looking for. Then you start going into level 3, and then you're like, okay, this would take me about 6 months to where I'm really trying to get into what I'm trying to get to, as long as I consistently get to the purchase every single time. You go a little bit longer. It depends on that level of what you're trying to do. Level 5, you're like, okay, cool. I know that during this time, I'm going to DCA for this period. I'm going to have a set amount. I'm going to hold this sucker for years to come into the future, just to the Timbuktu all the way through. You know what I mean? And at the end of it all, you're going to be like, wow, I'm glad that I put forth the effort and energy to do what I did back then. You're going to thank yourself for your past performance, right? But if you don't take action because either price is pumping or price is dumping and you're like, oh, man, I don't know which way it's going to go. I don't want to do something. You typically end up not doing anything, which is a very bad thing. It's analysis by paralysis or paralysis by analysis, I guess is a way to say it, where you just end up thinking about something a little bit too much and then you're like, I'll wait. I'll do something. I'll get it next week, or procrastination, whatever the case may be. And then you just never get it. And then it runs off on you. And then you're like, man, I heard about it whenever it was all the way back down there. And I could have put $1,000 in or $500 in.
We were telling people that this was going to run off on them. And now they're starting to see it. Pulsechain is running.
Right.
PulseX is running. I hope you got out of the goofy coins by now. I hope you done sold the top. All right. Let me ask you a question, ATX, bro.
What's up, brother?
What's going to $1 first, P-Dye or Hex?
That's a good question. It's Hex all day, but that's hilarious, brother. That's absolutely hilarious.
Telling me P-Dye going to $1 by December. Yeah. Man, if you don't, I need you to find the tallest building in New York City and do something very grotesque at the top.
That is hilarious, my friend.
Choke yourself.
Good laugh for sure.
$1 by December. Choke yourself.
Well, and then I keep wondering, like, what happens when it gets to the dollar? Is it going to be pegged there? No, because it can't stay a peg. You know what I mean? So,
at all.
I know, right?
These guys are hilarious.
Buenos noches, Espanol. Good night from Spain.
Hey, man, y'all play with goofy coins. You're going to play with the real joints. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Shout out to everybody here live. We got 77 in the chat. I'm very disappointed. We should have had 100 today. We pumping. Where is everybody? They hiding? They sleeping? Wake them up. We going to stick around till we at 80 now. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
So we had, how are you going to celebrate? How are you going to celebrate whenever Hex, Pulsechain, and PulseX hit all-time highs, new all-time highs?
I told people today I'm holding the 3 Ps: Pulsechain, PulseX, and porn stars.
Porn stars.
You understand what I'm saying? That's all for me. So you see the 4th P right there, the pretzel.
You hold the pretzel after you get the porn star. I feel you.
Listen to me, ATX. I'm gonna need your help, bro. I'm gonna be floating it, bro. I'm telling you, if we get to 1 penny to 10 cents, they gonna find me floating somewhere, dog. I'm gonna be off the rails.
Yeah.
Take care of my
what's funny, dude, imagine just like again, the amount of money that you can put in right now. Just see it when we just reach the previous all-time highs of Pulsechain and PulseX. You're winning. You're winning life. We're not turning $5 into 1,000, which is a great move. Don't get me wrong for anybody, but come on, man. Like I'm trying to make money, bro. Like $5 into 1,000, that's cool. I'm glad it happened. But come on, man. Come on.
I wish I was a grifter and launched a coin, and I could just sell, at half a penny or a tenth of a penny. You know what I'm saying? Like the grifters do. But I'm too much of a good guy to do that. I'll wait with y'all. We're gonna wait, bro. We're going to get these X's together. And we're going to take profits together. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's easy to launch a coin. It's easy to do. It's easy to do a money grab. You see influencers doing it left and right. That ain't us. Not at all. We some good dudes, man. Keep that in mind.
Love Absolutely, it, man. What else do we got going on in reality I'm watching the V2 farms, and I'm really thinking we're going to be seeing them soon. I don't know if anyone's even messing with testnet right now for Pulsechain. I usually try checking like once every now and again for V4, but hadn't really heard anybody else talk about testnet because I'm really thinking that we would see the farms on there first, but now I don't believe that's going to be the case. So I don't know. We got some farms that are on V2 right now for PulseX on the testnet side. So we got DYOR Pulse, we got PulseX Pulse, and we got DYOR Inc. So I'm wondering if we're going to see these come soon over onto the Pulsechain side, my G.
Man, listen, bro. Woo, it's things shaking and moving left and right. I don't think you can lose in this ecosystem. Bruh. the bottom might be in. The bottom might be in. Pay attention.
That's true. That's true. And then we start turning into a nice little dude. A lot of the metrics that I look at, my friends, are turning nice and bullish. As a matter of fact,
breaking news: the FOMC meeting. I don't know if y'all heard. They not what they pausing the rate. What is it? They not raising.
Yeah,
it.
pausing the rates. They raised it.
Sir. No, they're not. They're not.
Okay, I paused it. Yeah, it was like 98% certain they were gonna pause.
Yeah. They paused. So, guys, we're pumping. Pay attention. All right. What's Bitcoin at? Is Bitcoin moving?
Bitcoin's I got a little bit of a pump, but in terms of today, let me just see. Got a little red day today, but sitting at $26,939.
Buy the rumor, sell the news. That's
we got pretty damn close to about 28,000 on August 29th. So we're moving back up again. We're really wanting to break that 30K level, 31K level, somewhere there to start really flipping bullish for Bitcoin. But people are gonna start pricing in the halving cycle, which is happening in April of 2024. People are probably already pricing it in, as a matter of fact, to be fair. Let's just be real.
They bought the rumor of the FOMC, and now they're selling the news. We're going to see a pullback possibly in Pulsechain. Get your dry powder ready. That's all I'm saying. You want more, okay? Whatever your goal was before, it needs to be more. Absolutely. Let's go, baby. We're gonna win. The goofy coins. That's
just me reading out the comment.
Listen, man. I talk about these goofy coins on Twitter, and everybody comes cry. Stop funny. Yeah, you're hurt. You did goofy shit. There was no liquidity. You tried to sell. You couldn't. Good luck.
How much money are you trying to have, man? How much money are you trying to have?
Hey, man.
That's what matters. How much money are you trying to have?
What's a good amount of Pulse to have? Hey, man, I honestly still think 100 million is good. I really do. I think 120 million Pulse chain is good. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. But get to $1 billion. Try to do that.
If you can.
Not financial advice. If you can.
That's you have different levels of tiers, like I talked about, right? Like the first level, 10 million, second level, 100 million, third level, like 200 million, fourth level, you start looking at 500 million, fifth level, you're looking at $1 billion, and that's just like the tiers that you need to try to attain. And then once you attain the first one, move on to the next one. How do I get to the next one? Move on.
Here it is.
Keep it up.
Here it is. Right? It's because goofball fucking founders and vampires are going to be selling, and you want to sell with them versus waiting on them to sell. So you could, it's all about your time frame, bro. That's all it is. I think 100 million is great, but you might just have to wait longer for your turn to exit. And, or not exit, the whole thing, obviously, but exit some. But these goofballs, these motherfuckers who did sacrifices, they got so much Pulsechain and Pulse, they're going to be selling for a long fucking time, right? Yeah. And you want to get to a point where you could sell a little bit with their goofy asses.
No, even so, just to break it down, man. Even so, if to make it a simple term, if you get 100 million and it just reaches half a penny, you still turn that into 500,000. And like a lot of people, unfortunately, are gonna sell out completely a little bit too early. They're gonna go too soon. They're gonna do something. They're not even be in the position to take advantage of that when it comes around. They trade in for their tokens right now for other tokens because they're trying to take advantage of the quick little flips that can happen. And then they end up not buying into the positions because they think there's going to be a higher pump going forward into the future. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about, but just 100 million Pulse right now at half a penny is looking at $500,000, my friend.
Bruh, I was watching DCC last night. He says a lot of people act like, I need $1 million, I need 5 million, I need 10 million. Bruh, $100,000 to change your goddamn life right now. You sitting on $100,000 in the bank. That's a beautiful fucking feeling. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I remember the very first time. This is like, whenever I had the first big deposit into the bank account was the selling my house. This is a few years ago, but I sold my house, and whenever I did it, I bought it, and I was in there for 7 years, right?
Wow.
And I got out of it triple what I paid for it. And so that was like the first time that I was really able to like start with money. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. But again, just to put it in perspective, yes, that can mean the world of difference for you to be able to establish either getting your other stuff paid off making sure that your bills are taken care of and paid for. Like if you amass $500,000 and you took out 100,000, imagine how much easier life just got for you, right?
Man,
so like I think that's a great amount, my brother. Just
listen.
make it simple.
Stop thinking you need $10 million, man. You will be just fine with 100 to 400 grand. You'll have a great life. You'll pay off all your debt. Nobody sitting in $400,000 worth of debt. You're probably sitting in $25,000 to $30,000 worth of debt. You pay all that off, man. Your life will be great, even if you work in a job. You don't have to be. We don't all have to retire in the next cycle, y'all.
That's the point I always try to make. Hey, imagine that you had a job that you could work, and yes, most people don't like their job, and I understand. But imagine you got to double your salary for that year without doing all the extra work of a second job.
Double the salary.
Just getting into crypto, double your salary. Debt. So imagine your salary is 100 grand, and you got 100 grand that you got out. Congrats, or 250, and you got 250 you could take out. Congrats.
Imagine not having a mortgage. Imagine not having a car payment. Imagine not having credit card debt. That's what you could do.
That's why, profit, guys. Take profit. Don't be afraid to take profit. Understand that you're going to have a plan in place. The 5 Ps of proper preparation prevents poor performance. Making sure that you have some sort of plan in place. So when we reach 2024, you're looking at, what are we doing? What's the portfolios at? What are the, where are we going forward in the future? What do you see?
Right.
Do you need to take a little bit now in 2024 just to have some, right? And then 2025 rolls around. You're like, all right, cool. Now I can take out a little bit more. Cool. Now I'm looking to take a decent amount now, or whatever, a quarter, 20%, whatever it ends up being for you to be able to pay and live a more comfortable life.
Yep.
It's beautiful, y'all. It's beautiful. And it's not that far away. Guys, we're already into the end of September, y'all. You understand that almost means 9 months down in 2023. You're almost 10 months in. We're almost a full year through.
Absolutely.
And it flew by. Did it fly by for you? I knew it flew by for me. But when you're looking at the day-to-day stuff, it doesn't feel like it flies by. But you look back at it from the standpoint of, damn, it's already been almost 10 months. Wow. You understand Hex turns 4 years old in 3 months?
You understand
December.
You understand nobody thought Hex was going to a penny.
I know. And the fact that it's under a penny again right now, my God.
Do you understand that people expect Pulsechain not to go to a penny?
A penny.
Good luck.
A penny. Yeah, and that's even, again, you turn that 100 million into $1 million. At a penny,
man.
To make it simple, to break it in another way, to help share that knowledge and information with y'all. So that way you can, sometimes hearing things from a different angle, it clicks, it hits different, It could be, we said this in the past, but you could be the same exact statement said from 2 different people and you're going to hear it differently. Right. And so that's why we say a lot of the stuff, because some people just hear things and it just clicks and it makes sense. So much easier hearing things from different angles, which is why Johnny Chaos and the angles that he does and the metaphors that he's able to provide is awesome. He's talking about playing games and the fact that there's tons of different games and tons of different consoles and all that good stuff. He gets it. You know what I mean? And he just says things in a different way. I love it.
Absolutely. Gloria says the last time I had debt was over 20 years ago. It is an amazing. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It ain't so much your life sucks. It's the debt you got. I'm in debt. I got debt myself, bro. If I could get rid of that shit, my life is in heaven. You understand? I don't need $10 million. I need to be debt free. I make a lot of money. I need to be debt free. That's it.
Yep. And then guess what you can do with the additional money at that point in time once you're debt free? Instead of the payments going to installments of looking to pay off that debt, you can thereby either increase the level of lifestyle than which you already have, or you can go back and buy more assets to which you want more of. Right.
Absolutely.
And so that's one of the real perks and benefits. Yeah, exactly. That's when you can really start leveling up and, expedite the process a little faster and make things a little bit more efficient, which is why someone in Bitcoin only really needs the big players only need a good 2x pump for them or 3x pump for them. They got it. You know what I mean? That's making $1 billion in a 2x. Congrats. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's crazy. But again, if you're coming into Bitcoin thinking you get 2x and make a change in your lifestyle, nah.
And my brothers and sisters, I want to tell you, when you do reach that goal, when you do become debt free, now you know, don't get into debt again. Fuck debt. Debt is trash. Don't ever get back in that position again. When you get debt free, when you make it out, use cash, baby. Use your credit for perks and stuff, but don't let it run away from you. Please don't. Please don't, baby.
Yeah, use your credit, guys. I mean, I dealt with the financial industry where I was helping people on just a lot of stuff. But one of the things that would help people is getting loans. And I would see someone who was 70 years old and they pay cash for everything their entire life. They had no credit. And unfortunately, they were at a point in time in their life where they weren't making the additional income where they once did. And so they had to actually control their budget so much more. And they tried to take on a loan. So we didn't have to drop $20,000, $30,000 to get a car or something like that, for example.
Wow.
And they wouldn't be able to because you're called a ghost in the system, right? It's called a ghost credit. It means you don't have anything. You don't, and you can become a ghost within the span of about 10 years in all reality. So if you pay off everything and you don't use it for 10 years, or if you just never used it in the first place, you actually become a ghost in the system. Or if you move to a different country, for example, where they don't have it, and you come back 10 years later, you start off fresh. You're a ghost to the system. You don't have anything. So if you're trying to get a loan for a house or a loan for a car or anything along that nature, you aren't going to be able to. So make sure to still use your credit, but use it wisely.
Absolutely.
You just become more proficient in learning about budget and financial constraints and control for yourself. Set a budget. Like, go and check out your budget. I don't know if y'all have done this in the past, but whenever I did this, I looked at how much I would spend on just stupid shit. And once you start realizing you're just buying a whole bunch of stupid shit, you're like, I got additional money. Money.
Absolutely. Yep. I love what Disciple says here. Yeah, that debt is like walking through quicksand. Got to knock it out. It is, bro. It just constantly dragging at you. You know, it's just like, bro, get to a point where that shit, you know, you take advantage of how you leverage things, man. You got to be in control. You know what I'm saying? And that's the opportunity we got right here. I get it. Yes, we all want 10, 20, 30 million. We all want to retire. Man, get debt free, baby. Go on vacation. Take your family to the Maldives. You know, go to the Amalfi Coast in Italy. You know what I'm saying? That's what life's all about, baby. And with that being said, shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 100 people live, baby. We did it. We finally did it. Hey. ATX, excellent show, baby. Shout out to the nation. PulseNation 2024. Y'all know what it is. Keep rocking with us. We never gonna steer y'all wrong. This is never financial advice. You want to keep listening to the goofies? Good luck. All right.
Good luck.
We ain't that.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, much love to every single one of y'all. Peace.
Take care.
Yeah, I'm ballin'.